Hello again, humans. Today, the channel gave us an idea, and we are willing to expound upon it. And it is analogous to what humans do when they go to make a purchase. Say you wanted a particular item of clothing or appliance, and you were of the reasonable, conscious of things which matter to you, perhaps color, price, longevity, service warranty, whatever items you were looking for in particular, to make sure it is the absolute best fit, not only for your home, but for you vibrationally and for all who are in that space, which contribute to that, or any other ways which you find important or relevant. Now, once you have selected that purchase, you bring it home. Now, before you have done that, you have perhaps put in some research if it is a significant investment for you in either time, money, resources of other types, or something else, or all of them. So you may have looked at several stores or online or checked other resources, asked friends, people in line at grocery stores, perhaps, or gas stations. And you notice those things when you're out and you look and you wonder about them if you see the types of things which you are interested in. Now, we ask you to think about these things because you are going to get what you are looking for. And if you are vibrationally compatible, you will get we will say high vibrationally compatible, you will get the item which is best suited for you in as many ways or all ways as possible. It is the ultimate in synchronization and fulfillment of unhindered beliefs. Now, that is the ultimate in flow in some ways and in a limited fashion in your linear physical realm. Now, if you were that item and you desired to be chosen, you would want to brandish all of the best attributes that you have, so better to attract those people who were looking for those qualities in their purchase. So you would advertise whatever you have, and you would wait, and then eventually, hopefully for your fulfillment, somebody grabs you off of the shelf or off the rack or out of the store or out of midair, and it ends up in your home. Now, we wish for you to think about if you were a product and you wish to be picked up, you would want to have all of the attributes or as many of the attributes and as powerfully engaged and available with those attributes as possible to make yourself shine. So if you desire to have extraterrestrial contact, we suggest that you make yourself what extraterrestrials are shopping for. Now, as some of you may be aware of, and most of you have available to you, you can put reminders in if certain things go on sale or certain things become available or get an update or any of a number of other metrics or possibilities. And the same is true with your vibrations. Once you cross a certain vibrational threshold, and there's no sense thinking about what it is, just cross it, then you will trigger the notice of individual consciousness or group consciousness, which would be interested in observing you in maybe a closer fashion, we will say, with modified senses and more senses, or maybe perhaps extend an energetic tendril to have a more direct encounter with you, provided you are energetically engaging or a suitable balance point could be arranged. How do you become the one or one of the products that the extraterrestrials are searching for? Well, we have a two-part answer for that. Maybe more. You have to have the desire to be fulfilled by being picked up and taken home. You have to know that this is something that you have chosen on other levels, and you are safe. You are free to go. You do not need to stay on the shelf or the rack or in the warehouse. It is okay. You need to be authentic. And we mean that in the most spiritual way, where it is reflected in each moment by moment by moment, unwaveringly, if possible, which is not possible in your incarnation, but get as close to it as you can, because that is where your truest vibration, your highest vibration can be found. And that is the trigger that you are looking for. That is the doorbell that you are looking to ring. That is the flag or signal flare which you wish to communicate to others, saying, I am here and I am ready for you to see if I may be a consciousness which may benefit us both in an encounter of any of a variety of kinds. But be what they're looking for. Be that high vibrational being which is open to exploring, non-judgmental, cares about the environment, treats people and all things with respect, honor, and appreciation, and keeps an open heart for those he or she disagrees with, and assists when called. Now, that is a huge, tall order on some levels, but nothing that you are not possible of, no matter what your conditions. So we will leave it up to you. You can be the best you can be and get pushed to the forefront where you can shine and have more suitors for your product, your happy consciousness, your future interactions and expansions and growth, which are not available to you as efficiently through other means. Or you can decide that you do not wish to go home. You do not wish to be bought or purchased. You wish to stay back and be counted as inventory, physical inventory, part of the number who identifies with the dense 3D world of the incarnation and less with the spiritual world of the new future awaiting you. Now, we have spoken for quite some time, but we certainly hope that you will get there and leave the light on for the right being for you. And we rejoice at you having selected to pursue these avenues of expression beyond the staid world, which is beyond most people, too many people. But in time, it will be different. Thank you for being part of that and having the courage to explore more of yourself and learn more about other beings, races, acceptance, non-judgmentally. And we have faith in you and look forward to seeing you as soon as you turn the light on for us. We receive.